Hello, welcome to the night stream. Tonight we are streaming more Grow, Song of the Evertree. Sorry for being slightly behind on starting things. I was having trouble getting OBS to communicate with YouTube so that I could actually start the stream. But let's go ahead and start transitioning things on over. I actually do have some things to talk about tonight. But first we're going to go over what my intended goals for the stream are. And I'm actually going to go and quickly remember to tell tell OBS to start recording just in case things go wrong and I lose internet connection for some reason. I will still have the recording for this all. But yeah, plans for this stream: to collect what remaining essences we need and make the desert seed, which I should actually go pull up the recipe for that on my other screen real quick before I forget. There we go. That's up now. Wait, no, that's not the desert seed. Uh, your goodness. I oh that I have only a few recipes bookmarked. You'd think that it wouldn't be an issue to go find it, but of course I have to be completely unprofessional. There we go. I'd taken a few more screenshots and that unfortunately caused some minor issues with me actually being able to locate where it was. So I apologize. But yes, the plan is to make the desert seed and try and grow it a little this episode. Outside of that, we're going to obviously do some more development of the town in the second area. And was it? Yeah, it's towards the end of the day. Oh, but we have some plants we can harvest real quick. Outside of that, for talking points, I actually have some stuff for... I thought that was a geranium. No, you're thinking of a rhododendron. I've got a spiral petal pattern. Isn't that a book? No. Your goodness, they're talking about flowers and... Maybe I should go look more into flower stuff. Here I am with my talking points being on myrmecology, and in game they're here talking about flowers. I'm actually curious. I've never actually stumbled across a conversation like this in game. Unfortunately, it's moving, or it was moving too fast for me to actually sit and try and read that all, so. But we're gonna go to sleep, we're gonna go to the next day. Oh wait, didn't I need to go and break some stuff down? I think I need to go and break some stuff down, oops. So let's actually go make sure that I've broken stuff down real quick. Oh, no, I don't have much to break down, just have the two things that I grabbed. And it's this prickly essence that we need more of, so I need to try and keep an eye out for that. And this is where I wanted to go to. Oh, that's right. We should have another area cleared up, which means that we can go get the, oh dear goodness. The song fragment. There we go. That's the word I'm looking for. Yes, I specialize in the garden pests rather than the things you want to grow in your garden. I am actually making notes for talking about fruit and vegetables for the Harvestella stream, because that was something I wanted to do for that. So, you know what? I actually think, see, that could be something fun for me to do. Talk about fruits and vegetables off over in Harvestella and talk about bugs and such in Grow. That feels like it could be fun to do. And I was just briefly for a second there thinking about talking about fish. The extent of my fish knowledge is how to catch fish and how to cook fish. uh Fishing is actually one of my favorite activities, but I am holding off a little on the... Oh no, I remember this place. I hated this place. Having to go and do a bridge section in this area in a little while. I had so much trouble getting it. Yeah, this isn't a difficult place, but for some reason I just could not manage to actually do the little jump that I needed to. But yeah, that little jump right over there, I could not for the life of me actually make that when I was trying to do this the first time through. But yeah, I'm gonna go and talk about... I was just trying to think if there was another game where I did any fishing stuff, but there isn't. But I'm gonna go ahead and talk probably about insects and grow and such, do what sort of research I can outside of the stream, and I'll talk about like fruits and vegetables in Harvestella, and I'll probably take a little bit of time to also try and look into flower language and whatnot, because that's something that's gotten brought up a couple times in Grow. So, and now I'm admittedly kind of curious about that, but I was focusing a bit more on insects for the time being. Admittedly, my notes aren't all that expansive. I got a few questions to answer, and I'll have those all covered in just a brief moment. Actually, you know what? Since we're just doing the puzzle here, I probably will go over my notes. So let me go pop that over on the other screen and get back to this. These little purple bubbles, if you step into them, they move you back to the start of the little area. And if you're holding the puzzle piece, it does not take you back with the puzzle piece. It makes you drop the puzzle piece, and the puzzle piece goes back to where it started. But let's start with one of the questions that I believe it was asked last stream, or it might have been asked right after the stream ended. But what is the largest known ant colony in the world? And when I went and found this information, I was actually quite shocked. So the largest known ant colony in the largest known ant colony in the world, according to the Guinness World Records, is a super colony belonging to the Argentine ant species, which has the scientific name Linapithium humile, it looks like. But the super colony is around 6,000 kilometers in size, and for imperial units, that's 3,700 miles, and it occupies parts of Spain, France, and Italy. And now, I'll say, when I was looking up large ant colonies, I was expecting like maybe you could get a really big colony that covered like 2 or so kilometers, because I think some termite colonies can get like that large. But 6,000 kilometers is in no way, shape, or form what I was expecting. Now, I did go and look up some stuff on Argentine ants just simply because I was curious about them after finding out that they had the largest known colony in the world. And one of the things that was kind of interesting about them was that it is easy for them to form super colonies because they are not aggressive they're not aggressive within their own species. There was an actual scientific word for that, but I cannot remember it, and I forgot to put that in my notes. But yeah, for the most part, they are not aggressive within their own species, so if two colonies meet up with each other, they will typically form a super colony. And super colonies is an extremely large colony, and it is, of course, typically made up of 2 or more colonies. Now, I do not remember if a super colony can form with just a singular colony that expands, or if a super colony is specifically multiple ant colonies that have joined together. Following up that information is the information on the largest ant species. So, the largest historical ant species, as far as I could find, was the Titanomyrma. That's a hard word for me to say. The Titanomyrma gigantea, which has fossils which were discovered indicating that some specimens of the species could reach up to 6 centimeters or 2.4 inches in length. And of the extant species, extant being not extinct, of the extant species, the Doralus, scientific name Doralus gribodoi, I think is how that scientific name is said, is one of the largest, if not the largest. It is also known by its common name of the Sifu or driver ant, and it reaches sizes of around 5 meters or 2 inches. There are ants that can grow to equal or comparable sizes, but that was the one that I was seeing commonly listed as the largest ant species. So that's the one I went and wrote down in my notes for that. And then I got the question of what is the most dangerous ant species, and that's the Guinness Book of World Records has a entry for that, but before I was able to actually find the Guinness entry, there was a lot of different articles that were basically arguing what was the most dangerous. And for the ant in question for this, it is the bull ant, or scientific name Myrmacea piriformis. I have also been seeing it listed as the bulldog ant, but it is the ant which the Guinness Book of World Records records as the most dangerous ant. It is found natively in, guess where? Australia. Oh, I ran into the purple thing because I was too focused on talking about ants. It's found natively in Australia, and there are 3 recorded fatalities related to the ant species, and its sting is known to potentially kill humans. And it's not like other ants where they sting you or bite you 500,000 times and you die. No, it's just a singular ant sting. Or a sting from a singular ant, I guess would be the better way to say that. So, those things are definitely dangerous. The other two ants that I was commonly seeing listed were the fire ant. I didn't actually go and remember to write down their scientific name, and then again the driver ant. But those two those two are dangerous more in of a swarm aspect rather than the singular ant itself being dangerous. A fire ant's bite is extremely painful and will cause agitation, but is unlikely to kill an adult. The driver ant is a exceptionally painful bite, but as far as I could see, there were no cases of just a singular ant being related to a death. It is, again, more of a, if it swarms you, you're dead. And admittedly, if you're being swarmed and bitten by a form of driver ants, you are probably wishing you were dead at that point. Because that is a pain I don't even want to imagine. Oh, we have a book trade. Oh, that is a quick change of pace. Don't get whiplash from that. But they're out there again, shouting and raving to anybody that'll pity them to listen. Those tree tenders really get on my nerves. Return the source and stop bleeding the tree. What nonsense. We are masters of this world. Do they really want us to return to scrambling around in the dirt? The more of these books that I read as we find them, the more it really feels like the cause of the withering is the alchemists. Because we see in a lot of cases where the other alchemists are involved, they all have this kind of egotistical, we are superior, we know what we're doing, we can't do wrong kind of feeling to what they're choosing to do and how they're going about it. And the Everheart alchemists are kind of along the lines of, hey, we don't care that you're using this stuff, but use it in moderation so that it can actually still be around to be used. So let's see. Do we have any quests here to do? Nope, not that I can see. And then, wasn't the last objective for this just to increase the town size? Yeah. So we'll go ahead and head off to work on the little world now. But yeah, those are the little bits of myrmecology info that I was able to find and record before the, well, write down for talking points for this stream. Hopefully you guys found it interesting. Oh, we got the little gnome house here. On my first playthrough of this game, the gnome house was actually in my starting world. So seeing it here is kind of nice. I actually recognize it. A gorgeous fruit. And let's remember to kind of pick up some of the stuff that is just laying about. I forgot about all those fish just shoved into there. Let's see, how many insects am I missing? I'm still missing 5 insects. Okay. But I will try to have any more I'll try to have more notes to talk about for insects next week. And I will say, if you do want me to like look up information about a particular insect or whatever, please do leave it as a comment so that I can easily find it again. And I will do my best to go look up the related information so that I can talk about it in the next stream. Okay, I'm not getting that plant. But yeah, I enjoy researching stuff, so having prompts to go off and research is quite nice. I caught you? I've already caught that thing. Okay. So I think this will be good for here. Let's actually go take care of the other space because it's already getting close to halfway through the day. And pluck the weed. But yeah, as I said earlier, I will probably try and keep like my random factoids and things that I do as research to insects for grow. I might go and possibly do fish too. Whereas, actually, I'll have to sit down after the stream and actually think about a couple things. I think, you know what? I think I'll probably go and do some stuff for flower language and insects for grow, and then I'll do fruits and vegetables and fish for Harvestella. But for next bout of stuff for Harvestella, it's going to be plants, because that's what I have in my notes already. And I am I am trying to expand the stuff that I offer during the stream other than just the game content, because I do know that my commentary can be lacking, and I am trying to improve that. But hopefully what I can bring is entertaining for those who are still listening. Let's see, we've got... Of course, as I say that, I have a mind blank and just can't think of anything else to say, but looks like we're doing pretty decent for how quickly we're progressing through this at the very least. Hopefully we can get some more prickly essence or whatever it was called before the end of the in-game day, but I'm not super hopeful about that, truthfully. Just simply because I don't honestly remember what gives it, so right now it's more of a case where I'm probably going to have to go and try and buy it from the wherever more than anything else. So let's go get these seeds planted. I actually have a lot of stuff to break. I need to remember to not accidentally leave that behind, since I think that was an issue that I had the last time where I went and left one of those behind and was then like, okay, what's going on? Why am I not finished? More seeds to plant. One thing I am happy about with this game is I don't have to refill the watering can. There are certain games where I enjoy minutia management, but in almost every farming game I've ever played, I've never really gone, you know what's the fun part of this? Refilling the watering can. Like, I think that has just consistently been something that I have not enjoyed in farming games. I think there's only been one or two instances where I've seen it and did go, yeah, I enjoy this. Oh, thinking about other games. I did go and see the trailer for the new Legend of Zelda game, and it is quite interesting. I'm excited for that game. I will not be streaming it because it's for the Switch, and I currently don't have anything set up to let me stream games that are not for the PC. But, yeah, it looks interesting. I will probably get it eventually. But, for right now, it's more of a, I'll keep an eye on it for when it releases and such. The one thing I do have to say is I saw the collector's edition, and the collector's edition is kind of nice, but the one thing that makes it stand out amongst most of the other collector's editions I've seen being released recently, it actually includes the game, which is not something that should be seen as like a special thing for collector's editions at this point. Like, of course the collector's edition should come with the game, but I also understand why some collector's editions don't come with the game, just simply because the argument can be made by it not coming with the game. It doesn't needlessly take up space and such for whoever's getting it, because some people might have gone and gotten the game digitally or whatever and don't need a physical copy of the game. But at the same time, it just I'm trying to think of how to best word it. I can kind of understand it when it comes to... Okay, it's the PlayStation 5 that just came out. I had to think about it for a second. I was about to say the PlayStation 4, but no, the PlayStation 5 is the one that just came out. Okay, I say it just came out, but didn't it come out like 2 years ago at this point? But the PlayStation 5 is the most recent one, and I know there are versions that are only digital. They don't have a physical disc drive. So if your collector's edition is for exclusively, or for a game that's exclusive to the PlayStation 5, I could kind of go and overlook not including the game with it, or including a physical game with it. But I'm gonna darn well expect you to at least include like a code for the digital copy of the game. But I used to actually get collector's editions quite frequently, but I don't think I've done that in quite some time. Taking a look at what I have, I think the last one I got a collector's edition for was Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and then hello there, grumpy little gnome. But I went and got the... I'm just going causing a mess in his house, which actually is a achievement if I remember right. But yeah, I went and got Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and I actually still have not completed it, just simply because of the fact that I got it for the PlayStation 4, and I have a PlayStation 4 that has a major overheating issue. So I can't actually play the game because doing anything more than sitting on the start screen would cause the PlayStation 4 to overheat and such, which was really unfortunate. So more than anything else, my PlayStation 4 has actually just become more of a display piece. The PlayStation 4 I actually have itself is one of the little special collector ones. I went and got the collector God of War PlayStation 4 when that came out way long ago. And unfortunately, it had the overheating issue from the very start. And I just never really realized it because it would happen occasionally, but it wasn't something that I would notice because it would happen after like 2 or 3 hours of a game and not like with Valhalla where I've barely played the game and I've crashed. Like just to get through the basic starting area of Valhalla, something that I think should take me less than an hour. I think it took me like 4 days to get through it because of the console overheating and freezing up and crashing. Oops, I just hit the mic, sorry. But yeah. And I did go and see that the PlayStation 4 overheating was at that at that point become a very well-known issue. And admittedly, if I had known that it was such a well-known issue, I probably would have gotten Assassin's Creed Valhalla for the computer, admittedly. But that's a matter. Wait, that's right. I have an animal house now. I can go put down a little animal house and go send one of the animals to the town now. I had completely forgotten that. So, we also have... Let's see, what is this one? A cute flower box. I'm going to go ahead and change it so that's the same on both sides. Got the little critter house. And I can't just go and select a critter here, but yeah. We can go get one of the critters from the first island, specifically the little Nubian guy that I really liked. And again, I know that's not what the species is actually going to be called by the game, but it's a name that I'm going to go with. At least until I find out what they're actually called. But I'll probably forget what it is called anyways. Let's see. Is it you? Yeah, it's you. So, that's not the prompt I was trying to go with. It should be you, right? Do I need empty hands? Yeah, there we go. The species name is Plentiful Floof. Oh. You guys have any recommendations for a name for this fellow? I'll give a moment to kind of wait and see, because right now there is a bit of a delay between the actual recording and what you guys are seeing. I had gone and forgotten to set it so that the latency was minimal. Actually, could I even have set it to... Yeah, I could have set it to ultra low latency, but I forgot and left it as normal latency. So there is a bit of time between what I'm seeing and what you guys are seeing. But yeah, anyone have any names? I'll go and give it another moment. Let's see. I see the Pokemon name. Wait, is that a Pokemon name? I feel like I've seen that name in Pokemon, but I can't remember for certain. Okay, yeah, it is a Pokemon name. uh, it- or something close to a Pokemon name. Let's I'll go with the name of the Pokemon. So Furfro. And we will send you to Arlen's house in the small critter slot. So, let's go take a look at it at the critter house. I see the remark about Bootsy now, but we've already named it at this point. Just to show how much lapse in time there is between stuff happening and whatnot. Common critter from the Isle of the Bountiful. So, their house is really coming along nicely. I didn't put this here, so it's interesting seeing the little wood cutting thing over there. And, don't think I can actually do anything more in this little cave over here, but I'm gonna check anyways. I think I need to wait like 2 days, but maybe not. Yeah, we still have to wait some more. Once things have changed around, he will have moved elsewhere. And it is almost nighttime, so let's go see what we can break down and... Actually, no, let's stop in at the wherever first, because otherwise I will forget that, and I have probably been forgetting to interact with Jazzy for a couple days. So let's also remember to really quickly head up here and interact with Jazzy. You want to be fed, so let's go ahead and feed you. And, okay, so they want to be cuddled. Seeing them jump up like that just made me think of like how terrifying it would be for them to jump at you like some of the dogs I know jump towards people when they want attention. Oh. But let's go see what we have in the wherever as far as things to purchase goes. Sticky essence. Give me 1 second because I'm going to go check what I need for that, because that is in fact something that I know we have a recipe for as well. So we need 10 of it. Okay. 10 sticky essence. Okay. So that's all that. So we'll go ahead and get what we need for that. That'll bring us up to 10. The soft and playful, I don't need either of those. The spongy, I need like 15 of. So, wait, is that 15 or is that another 10? Yeah, that's the 15 one. Okay. So we were able to get some of those at the very least. Now let's head back to the house and break things down, and hopefully we'll get lucky and have enough of the prickly essence, since we were not lucky enough to have things for prickly essence on sale. And I do apologize that I've been all over the place this episode. I am trying to keep things semi-focused, but focus is not my strong suit. So this will not give us any prickly, unfortunately, but we should still break it down. No prickly, but we are getting other stuff. These look to be giving the same, so we can probably expect that the missing one from that is lush. And the missing one from this is probably, yep, abundant. So we can just kind of expect those to all give the same thing. So can I get lucky and have one of these give me prickly maybe? No. I don't think I'm gonna be lucky enough to get prickly from any of these. So what was I getting prickly essence from in the past is my question now. Don't think I had bought it. I was pretty certain that I had harvested it from something, but who knows? But we'll go ahead and call it a day. Our goal is, of course, still to try and get the prickly essence we need for... Hello there, cat. Get the essence we need for making the desert seed, and I just saw the message about Paulus, so we'll go check in with them, and oh, it's raining. Huh. I was not expecting to see rain. I'll be perfectly honest. I think in the entire time I've played this game, I have never seen rain. So that was a nice change in place. I need the squishy essence, so we'll go get that. Tasty is something for later. Now I need dreamy essence for something important, but I don't remember what. Unfortunately, none of those... Oh, it stopped raining. That's not something I expected. That's disappointing. But oh well. So hopefully we can find some prickly essence soon. Otherwise that'll be a small problem. I'm gonna end up being able to make the other seed first at this rate. And the dog's still just a little sitting out there. Look even more lovely with a few decorations here and there. Well, unfortunately, I'm not looking into decorations at this time. That's not the button I want. Oops, I forgot that I can be going and claiming stuff. So you can claim the general store blueprint. And didn't one of our people want the general store, I believe? Construction, repair the docks. That gets us some wallpaper. I was kind of hoping for Moira, but we can still potentially get some Moira from something. And nice place to visit. A total of 50 visitors. Got some more parched essence, which we unfortunately don't need for this. Greener pastures. Here we go. Got some Moira from that, which is good. And that's it for that. Our alchemist journey. Locate a song fragment. Darn, some more wallpaper. Again, hoping for Moira, but we'll take what we can get. And then this should go and let me check how much Moira I have, right? Maybe, maybe not. Oh wait, there we go. In the upper left corner. I simply was not looking in the right spot. Fancy bridge that's been made.
Huh?
Omen, finally made it. You do not understand how painful it was to wait for you.
Oh.
I was tempted to open the chest several times, but I did not give in. I wanted you to be here when I opened it. Yes, please open it. Finally! My. What do we have here? This text. I don't recognize it at all. Nope. Of course you don't. It's never that easy, is it? It's never that easy, is it? I mean, no disrespect to you, Omen. It wouldn't be knowledge worth seeking if answers were right in front of us, would it?
Hmm.
I shall visit the library and see if I can shed some light on this text. This is going to take a lot of research, so it looks like I'll be staying longer than I intended. Would you be able to help organize an upgrade to my accommodation? I've received complaints at the inn that the stacks of books in my room are a fire hazard. They don't seem to understand that all 137 of those volumes are vitally important to my research.
Hmm.
Some people do not appreciate the scholarly arts. Oh, where was I? Yes. The text we found.
Hmm.
I'm sorry that it was not as enlightening as I hoped. But there may still be hope. Up to the library with me. Do drop by sometime, Omen. And now I should be able to assign him to the library. Yep, assign him to a house and assign him to a library. I thought I had already assigned him to a house, but I guess not. Oh wait, no, that's right. I built the house and then it wouldn't let me assign him to the house. So that's fine. He's just outside the library, sitting there, watching, waiting. So he's been assigned to the library now. And we can go ahead and assign him to this house. And I'm going to go ahead and throw a token on here while I can. Let's see. Oh, I can't go find out more about them from that menu, can I? So let's see. Otto. Nope, there we go. Wants to work at the flour mill, and Pippa wants to work at the inn. Prenti wants to work at an... Okay, so Claudia is the one who wants to work at the general store. And the general store requires 15 lush and 20 abundant, which is all well and good. We're gonna go ahead and fit our general store in right there. And then I think I should be able to assign them to the general store right now, actually. Yep. So I've got them working at the general store too. And all of these are already opened, unfortunately. Oh well. So this is all working out rather fine, I think. Still kind of would have liked to have gotten the stuff to make a desert seed already, but oh well. Worst that happens is I need to go change the title of the video and spend some time making a new thumbnail. Let's see. Still, we have this rock here, and I think we have something else to clear up here still, but this might be close to being it for what I need to clear up before I start building stuff. Looks like up there's fine. I know we have that. Should probably go and build a house here soon, but for right now, things are fine. Oh, is this a rock I can dismantle up here? Is this the thing I was thinking was still left, or is this not it? That is not it. Okay. So yeah, I think things might be all cleared up here, but I might be wrong. And of those who are here, what do you guys want to do? You want to work at a flower shop. Okay. Well, I'll keep that in mind. Remove 3 of the blockers from here. We can at least claim that at this moment. And for things I can build, cafe, flower shop, where is it? Picnic area, hair salon. Okay, I just simply have not unlocked it yet, it would seem. So I need to go check what I need to unlock the temple. Quiet Hamlet, find 5 homes for residents. And we got some pink wallpaper, interesting. So, blueprints. Is it on the... Yes, temple. Place the planes. Oh, I forgot to do that, apparently. Well, that's fine. Okay, I'm actually going to stall on doing that for just a brief moment because I need to remember to quickly take care of the seed for the day so that it can grow and I don't accidentally like run out of time to take care of that. But we had a little treasure chest here, so we're going to stop here and open the treasure chest first to get resources from here.
Oh.
You'll be pleased to know the Every kids are doing a tremendous job up here. They've gathered all manner of harvested goodies from this world. It'll save you a lot of running around. The Every kids should be able to provide us with new items every few days. How industrious. And what all did we get? We got a number of things, but not really anything that I was expecting or really hoping for. But that's fine. So let's go back to the perfect world seed now. Just had a moment of paranoia. Okay, I do have audio for the game and myself running. I just had the briefest of moments where I was concerned that when I hit the mic earlier, I might have muted myself or accidentally muted the game, but looks like we're getting audio from both still, which is good. And let's go ahead and break this down. And we've got some insects to go when free here, it looks like. So let's go take care of you guys. Wait, you just settle down. And you really need to settle down. I don't need you flying off, especially not flying off the edge of the map. That'd be a real pain for me. Okay, good. That tree didn't just like throw a bunch of resources off the edge. That tree is going to be a pain when it fully grows because it's so close to the edge that I really suspect that might just go and throw something off the edge. Let's go plant this little thing right here. And let's see. There's a lot to do, but at the same time, it doesn't seem like there's all that much to get taken care of here. So this should go fast. I hear you, but I don't see you. I'll run over here. Can I see you somewheres? Nah, I'm not seeing the sky whale, unfortunately. I kinda wish that I could have been going and running around and... Oh, there's the sky whale. I kinda wish that I could have been running around and doing all of this in the rain, admittedly. I really love rain in games, but... because it's such an impact on systems and whatnot, typically games will minimize their usage of rain, which is fine and understandable. Oh, and we got overdue books. Okay. And let's go ahead and break this down for some resources. I can actually pluck that, but I don't want to pluck it. And what here can be watered and grown with a song. Just the one thing, it seems like. Okay. So I need to make sure that... Oh, I actually have a bunch of stuff back there that I didn't pick up. Okay. Good to know. So let's sing for this real quick. Pick up what it drops, and then we'll head back over here. A pleasant flower box. That's nice. And how are these gonna grow? Oh, we actually have two. Let's see, is my song radius big enough to get both of these? Yes, it's big enough to get both of them now. Okay, that's nice. And we got some lush essence too, which is also good. Oh, That's one of the things I was going to go and do. I was going to stop by the flower shop and see if it had some more alchemy batteries available for sale or not. So I'll have to remember to do that after this as well. Because this thing wants 2 alchemy batteries. And once we give it the 2 batteries, it will go and create a chest that we can open up for some items. Yeah. Almost done. And let's see. I'm gonna have to eventually choose an animal from this island that I want to try and make friends with and move into one of the sanctuaries. Right now, it's just been... I think it's just that one time that I recall seeing, but I don't particularly care for the looks of this fellow, admittedly. Oh no, don't tell me that I'm supposed to have been singing songs for all of you. I have been. Okay. Whoops. Well, good thing I caught that now, so I can go and fix it up in a moment. Let's see, nothing else special from that. Yeah, let's go. What are these trees? Let's see. A couple of different trees here, so this will probably look kind of interesting once they're all grown. And we've actually got a couple of these that want to be sung to as well, so that's good. Let's interact with him and get him in a state where it needs to be sung to. Ooh, what did we get from that? A secret menu. Okay. And what am I forgetting? Several things. All back in this direction again. So probably singing to him, and then once again something on the... Oh, the plant that I planted over here. Oops. So that's everything there is to do. And I vaguely feel like I'm forgetting something else on this island, but I can't place what it is, unfortunately. So we'll go to the meadow quarters. So I need to stop by the flower shop. I need to go... This is not the flower shop. The flower shop is next door. Ugh. Just imagine having your house vaguely look like the business next door and you just leave your door unlocked and end up with random people just stopping by your house because they accidentally walk into it instead of the store they're used to going to. Oh. So, let's go activate the thing with the 2 batteries I just bought. I don't know what to call it. Thinking I should maybe call it an alchemy doorway, but I don't know that that's right. And is this gonna go and show us anything fancy for... Yeah, it's giving us a little pan around because we went and finished growing stuff. Or not growing stuff, but tending stuff. So we're just gonna jump down here and run over to where we need to put the batteries in. And it's an iron chest. Let's go find out what's in the iron chest. Hopefully it doesn't need a key. Double bun hairstyle. Oh, I actually really like the look of that. I'm gonna have to figure out an NPC that I like that I want to give that to. And head back to town and deposit the song fragment so that we can go and unlock the temple, because I need to unlock the temple to start work on one of the next important things. And this song fragment goes all the way in the back of this area, which makes sense. For a second I was distracted by the glow at the front of this. I didn't pay attention to which song fragment this was admittedly. Memories from the Evertree flow to you. The Aram followed the song across the cosmos on the great journey. One joyful day, they arrived in my world. They stood underneath my branches and gazed upward. We marveled at each other. And I named them Children of the Song. They put away their ships and built their homes around my mighty roots. The Everkin were wary of the newcomers at first, but soon they became friends. They worked together, learning from each other. The children discovered the way of the land and new worlds in my branches. They helped the Everkin protect my heart. The ancients' great song. I was at peace because I knew these younglings heard the harmony. Slowly but surely, that's being pushed back. But time for another growth spurt from the tree. Yeah, I didn't pay enough attention to which song fragment that actually was, unfortunately. So let's see. Bountiful Harvest, or Bountiful Everkids Harvest. Okay, that gets us some more Moira, which is good because admittedly when I was going and doing this, I had completely forgotten the fact that I need to go and have a house ready for the people that are going to want to move into the temple. And Alchemist Journal. Turn the song fragment. Oh, we got a... Dear goodness, it didn't let me see everything that was there, but I think one of those was a sloth decoration, which sounds really interesting to me. But let's go head to the Plains District and see if I can already build the temple or if I'm short of resources. Knowing my luck, the thing that I was like, I'm gonna need more of this earlier, but I don't remember what it was for. It's probably gonna be resources for the temple. So, here we go through here, and go through our door. Build menu, and I already have a plan for where I want to build the temple. It's the mysterious that I'm missing. Actually, also need Dreamy for library too. Huh. Interesting. Unfortunately, this means that I don't have the resources really needed for either of those. And you have a quest for me. Having a mustache is like having a friendly caterpillar. Okay. That is an odd conversation, but I have a quest to bring someone a mustache now, I guess. I suppose I could unequip my person's mustache and give it to them, but I'm not going to do that. Then I wouldn't have a mustache. I quite enjoy my mustache. Let's head back to the house, though, so... Oops, I'm heading in the wrong direction. Off to the Alchemist Grotto. And let's see what we can break down. So, the weeds, unfortunately, don't give any prickly. Lavish wood. Nope. Fine slab, nope. Familiar lump, no. Uh, maybe from that, no. What about the seed? No. Darn it. Ah. Don't know what the ancient... Well, I do kind of know what the ancient coins are for. They're for the guy who trades for information. Unfortunately, it's just information about the song fragments as far as I know. It's fish finding day today. An all-day fishing extravaganza. How fun. Though probably not as fun for the fish. And I'm admittedly not going to worry about that all that much. Let's go check on wherever. And hopefully we can get some more prickly essence. I might just have to accept the fact that I'm not going to get any prickly essence anytime soon and make a non-perfect world seed with what I have. Bitter I don't need to use. Dry essence. Wait, I only have 5 dry. Wait, no, I was looking at the wrong thing. Oops. So I have 95 of that. Soft essence, icy essence. And none of those are what I need, unfortunately. But we'll head back. And I need to... I also don't have the mysterious essence to make the temple just yet either. That's... This is a bit of an unfortunate matter because the main things I would like to go and do, I don't have the resources to go and do them. And that's just telling me to head back to them for the quest as far as I know, so let's go check out the general store that's now opening up. Now hiring, rapid expansion. Oh, actually I haven't seen that one before. Can go get some wallpapers, and that's kind of it. We have... Wait. Are you just talking about random stuff, or do you not have a house? It's almost certain you have a house. Alice is outside sweeping. Let's go see who all is in town right now. So you want to work at a cafe, and you want to work at a critter center. Okay. And you want the ranch, but I don't have a ranch yet. This is a small problem. You go fishing for... Oh. I have stuff here that I haven't gotten yet. Interesting. Rainbow gradient wallpaper is new. Let's go talk with the one Everkin. Is he over here, or am I going to need to go... Okay, I'm going to need to go to the wherever. I vaguely remembered being able to talk with the Everkin that goes and finds stuff at the... Oh, darn it. Now I'm the little town square there. I was having trouble remembering the word for a moment. But I think I'm going to end up... Okay, song fragment. Yes. First struck. Notes were first struck. You can still hear the voices of the old ones resonating within the stone, you know? They vanished one by one on the day the song shattered, but now they're back. Or perhaps they've always been back and only now are we prepared to find them. Whatever the case, we must reassemble them. For the tree to return to good health, its heart must be restored. Even though I already know what you're going to say, you still have to say it. So what do you need to know? Yeah. Okay, so that is just the same thing. So... Okay, so... I can't go and talk with him for information like I was thinking I could. Okay. I'm just... This stream has just been bad luck all around, I feel like. I haven't managed to get the resource I'm looking for. I haven't managed... I'm short of the resources needed to build the temple. About the only thing that's going along well is going and opening up the new island some more. So I guess we'll go back and work on the lush islands or the lush world some more. Oh, wish I knew where I got those prickly essences from, because I don't remember buying them. Because if I had bought them, I probably would have tried to buy them in the increments of 5 they're sold in. So that's just simply not going well. I guess I can always go and spend some time catching some fish. I am still super happy that the grass here was actually green and not some off color. And we're still working on this one spot. I almost would have thought we would have been done with it by now. Actually, considering how much grass had not grown the previous day, I should have known that there would have still been at least one day left of work to be done. So that's just simply on me for not thinking things through. A diner decoration. We got neon. Neon's always nice. Neon is one of my favorite aesthetics, and there's not a lot of stuff I get to take a look at that uses neon, unfortunately. Let's see. What else do we have around here? More trees to water. Oh yeah, that's right. This tree's gonna be giant now. It's gonna probably try and throw stuff off the edge. Yep, there just went some Moira. Oh well. Got some more books and whatnot. Got some seeds. Oh, and we got a statue. Wasn't expecting to get a statue. But that's something we can go and place at least. And now that that's not the right button. Now I think about the special upgrade items. How much of those do we have? Where do I even find that? Key items. So the one that's the furthest along is the secret menu. After that, it's the plant tonic. But it feels like we still have a very long way to go for those. And... I'm kind of coming to the exception, or that is not the correct way to use the words I'm trying to. I'm coming to the, or I am accepting the reality that I am not going to be able to make the desert seed this episode. I also feel like I need to potentially sit down and take time to edit this episode afterwards. Oh. I'd be perfectly honest. If it weren't for the fact that I really do want to go and just share the growth of these worlds with everybody, I would have probably went and just kind of done some stuff off stream too, but every single end game day is gonna result in a bit of growth for these worlds, even if I don't do anything as far as I remember. So it really is just best for me to record so that I can go and show off the growth of the worlds. A charming shrub egg. Okay. Oh wait, we have some wire all the way back here. Huh. Sing this. Oh, we have Moira all over the place, dear goodness. Oh, and we got some more overdue books. Can I even get to that? Okay, we were able to get to that, luckily. And... depending on what this is... Okay. So, this is standing to be a very real chance that this is the last day that work needs to be done on this area. I might still be proven wrong about that, but it looks like for the most part everything is handled in here, so we could have a new area to start working on the next in-game day. Yes, I see you, cat. Can you not use my hand that's holding the mouse to scratch your head? Go to your bed and I'll pet you. Come on, cat. Why are you being so grumpy right now? Okay, there we go. Now the cat's settled. Apologies for that. There's still stuff that needs to be done here, right? Yeah. There's lots of stuff that still needs to be done. So what all was I missing? Okay, something up above. So let's go and... Oh, it's just a plant to water. Okay. So water it and sing. That's not everything, surely. Yeah. Oh, we have this over here. I know it said that we're done, but we still need to water and probably sing for this plant. Yep, gotta sing for it too. Okay. Apologies for the silence. I'm really trying to think of what to do. I was really hoping to get the desert seed, or the perfect desert seed this episode, but that... I'll give it one more in-game day. If we just cannot even get even a little bit more prickly essence on the next in-game day, then I will go and accept that I'm probably not going to manage to get it, and I will go ahead and make a non-perfect world seed using the prickly essence so that we can start getting some more prickly essence. Okay. Let's see, anything important? No, nothing important seems to be happening just yet. Oh. I think I forgot to interact with Jazzy the previous day. Oops. Well, let's go talk with you. Let's see, you want to be cuddled? Okay. Oh. I had plans for what I wanted to accomplish, and I just didn't take into consideration RNG. Well, I got some more stuff done. I don't suppose any of you are willing to give me prickly essence. No? Cyan wallpaper? Okay. What do we have here? Drop 2, drop 200 Moira. Okay. And something for the worlds. Got trees.
Ooh.
Watering can speed. Okay. Man, I really was hoping just to get some prickly essence from any of that, because it probably would have given me it in an increment of 10, which is what I need. But we can still head here. I need that, so I'll go ahead and get that. And I'm gonna use this for something, so I'll go and get it. I don't need sparkly essence, I don't need soft. I have some bugs I can sell for Evercoin so that I can get that last one. Ah, dear goodness. This is... Things just were not going like I was expecting them to, unfortunately. And, okay, who did... Oh, there we go. I'll say, I know I need to talk to someone here, but I can't find them anymore. So let's go get all our bugs ready to be sold. And with this, I can probably go and start considering what bug I want to catch and using the nature preserve from those of the perfect island. But now let's go buy the last of that. I definitely don't need to be going and purchasing any lush essence. But since we had no luck with prickly essence, I'm gonna go and make an imperfect seed. So let's go try and figure out what we're gonna use for it. Alchemy. Let's see. I want to use things that I know I'm going to need more of. So let's go use the 2 prickly. We'll go use the 2 mysterious. Go use 5 of the dreamy I just got. And I'm short on some stuff for these other ones too, so let's see. Go put 5 of that in. 5. Or we'll go put what I have of that in, I guess. Oh dear goodness. That's not gonna work. So let's go remove those. I just want the 5 in for that. What's another thing I have a lot of? Ice. Oops. I could go and put in that much icy, but I don't want to put in that much icy. We'll go put water in and then we'll finish it off with icy. So it's not a perfect world seed, but it should be sufficient enough to help us get those particular essences. And I'm actually going to go ahead and start by planting this one because I need those essences if I'm going to work on some stuff. So let's go plant it over here. I'll save this side kind of for the imperfect seeds, I guess. And let's go ahead and plant it. I'm kind of curious what it's gonna look like to start with, admittedly. Oh. Actually looks kind of nice. Now, thing that's gonna drive me insane is because it's nice and has all this snow, but if I remember right, as I go and expand stuff, it removes the snow, which is always something that kills me in games when it's like, yes, look at this nice, wonderful, snowy environment. and then it just decides that whatever you're doing needs to go and remove the snowy environment. And it's just like, it went from nice snowy environment to a somewhat dull environment. But let's go ahead and get all this going, because as these all grow, we should start getting things that can be harvested for the resources I planted. So we've got 3 different types of flowers, 14 insects, 4 fish, 5 fruits, and 1 nut. It looks like maybe it doesn't have any critters at all. Interesting. It's a lot of... Oh, we've got like a little snow breeze storm going. I wouldn't call it like a blizzard or anything. Actually, I shouldn't even call it a storm. It's like a cold breeze. But yeah, this is certainly an interesting little world, if nothing else. I do really wish that I didn't need to make an imperfect world to start with, though. But I'm happy that I went and at least made one that was snowy. And... Wonder goodness, I'm going to be planting a lot of seeds to start with, aren't I? But I guess that kind of makes sense. There isn't much else here to do. I almost kind of wish that was just a bunch of weed pulling and cutting rather than running around planting seeds. Let's go break this rock while we're at it. An icy boulder. Well, that's about what I would expect for the name to be. And a frozen block. And let's pull the weed. And I think just simply because plans were as disrupted as they are, and I'm noticing that my commentary is both slowing down and starting to degrade some, that I think once we go and take care of this world and take care of the lush world, we will go ahead and call it there. I am disappointed that we couldn't go and get a desert world this episode, but I will go and yeah, so see how the snow's receding? We're gonna have all this nice lovely snow disappear for this like weird green color instead. But yeah, I'm going to be hopeful that in the next episode, just simply because we planted this stuff and it should hopefully go get us the resources we actually need. Let's see, does that give me... No, breaking the snowman only got me Moira. I don't care about that, so I'll go leave those little snowmen intact. Where was my train of thought? Oh yeah, this should hopefully go and get what we need for the desert seed. But the downside is that now I'm going to be taking care of 2 world seeds, and I don't want to try and do 3. I've done 3 world seeds at a time before, and while I can do it, it gets very tedious in trying to make sure that I am getting all of the stuff done on all 3 worlds in time, because there is a limit to how much time I have in a day, and if I fail to get all the stuff handled on a particular island, it doesn't stop it from growing, but I do kind of lose out on resources that I would otherwise have been able to finish off getting. So I can see where I'll be able to get some fish from this island, but that is not our concern. Let's go head to the nice shelter. Give me 1 second. I just figured out what I need to rename this episode to. I had ideas for what I was gonna do. I knew what I wanted to do, and I just simply had no luck. And we've got another giant space over there to take care of now. Oh, got giant guys, and they're a kind of reddish pink. Interesting. So let's go check out the new area. What? Let me past you. This can be our desert area, right? It's brown, sandy. Could be mistaken as a desert. The disappointing desert is what it is. But we'll go see what resources we can get from breaking down the things that we already have on the new island at the very least. We're not island world. I always call these things islands because they're tiny little floating things and look like islands and not worlds. And oh, hello there, Everkid. Okay, now you hide. No? Okay. I'll be perfectly honest. I heard the sound and I vaguely saw it there, but it took me a bit longer to process that I was in fact seeing an Everkid there. We have some Moira there. See, I almost feel like this would be the moment when the game goes and taunts me and gives me something to go and get essence, the prickly essence. So it would end up that if I had not just consumed the prickly essence that I did for that seed, I would have had enough. Because I've had stuff like that happen too many times in games. But let's go see. I do kind of like the little pillars that are just out and about. So those will be interesting to see if they have grass grow on them or if they just stay these kind of rocky pillars. And dear goodness, this area is so large that I'm definitely not going to be able to do a third world with how large this is. Luckily, it shouldn't take more than 2 or 3 days to get it into a complete state, so with this we'll have already taken care of 1 day on this node or this area, meaning that there should at most be like another 2 days, because I rarely have it take more than 3 days for any of these to grow. I might go and find out that I'm wrong if I go back and double check the recordings again after this, but I don't think it should take longer than 3 in-game days. Let's see, what else do we have around here? We have some stuff up here to break. I know I'm kind of messing myself up on time just with how I'm running around here right now, but I'm not super concerned since I only have the 2 worlds to manage right now and I still have half an in-game day to finish off managing this one. And going and running around like this will also kind of help me get an idea for where certain things are and are not. That went and gave stuff. Need to remember to go stop in at the flower shop to see what we'll see if they have some batteries for sale. It feels kind of odd that the flower shop is selling batteries though. Actually, now I think about it, the flower shop is not selling anything that I would expect the flower shop to sell. Like, the general store, the stuff it's selling all makes sense to me. But the flower shop is selling things like coins and batteries. We're just now hitting the halfway mark for this. Okay. This is... Yeah, this definitely has a lot more work to it than I was expecting for this little area. Oh, I need to hit this again. And I'm not close enough. So, 4 seeds, because breaking this pile of rocks will probably give me another seed. Yep. So we have 4 seeds there. We have some rocks there to break. We have a circle of what looks like maybe 6 seeds, or that might actually be 7. We'll find out in a second. And then those need me to sing to them. Be careful with those. Yeah, we should be pretty darn close to done. Yeah, I'm only seeing 6, but there might be one on the other side of that mound. Oh, 6. Yeah, 6. I had to double check my counting. And... oh, there's where Jazzy's at over in this area. It's always interesting to try and see where Jazzy flies off to sit when you're moving through these areas. Oh, we do have one singular plant to sing for, it seems like. Oh, and that was it for the day. And we'll go double check. Yep. So that's it. I'm gonna go ahead and check the flower shop on stream, but then that will pretty much be where we end this, I think. Yes, I see you, cat. I need you to move, please. The library doesn't sell... I almost went into that person's house by accident again. The library doesn't sell stuff. The general store doesn't really sell anything we need. Okay, I can get some more alchemy batteries. I have enough iron keys. I have enough gold keys. The ancient coins don't... I don't know what they're used for at this moment, so... they're fine not being used. Oh wait, I also need to go break down the stuff so we can see what resources we can get from what we have right now. So. Okay. We managed to get all the resources we put into that except the prickly. Oh. Okay. And this is from the one island. Can we get prickly from that? No, we didn't get prickly from that. Are you just taunting me, game? Oh my freaking goodness. Oh. None of the stuff that I got from the first day has prickly essence from it. And... okay, there is some difference for the frozen blocks at least, but unless that last thing is prickly essence, we won't get prickly essence from the weeds, and I'm pretty sure we're not going to get prickly essence from the boulders, which would leave us with, like, the trees. Oh, that's just not going as planned. So we now have 3 song fragments, but I'm gonna go ahead and start transitioning things on over for the end screen. Thank you very much for everybody who watched this. I apologize for the kind of drop in quality of commentary and such towards the end, but I hope you enjoyed the video nonetheless. If you did enjoy the video, please leave a like. If you enjoyed the content I make, please subscribe. I hope you have a great day or night, depending on when you're watching this. And I hope to see you in the next stream. I should have everything set up to do a stream of Scarlet Nexus tomorrow. I have not fixed my Ethernet cord at this time, so I am still kind of at the whims of whether the Ethernet cord wants to work or not. So, but tomorrow should be a Scarlet Nexus stream. That's everything. Once again, thank you very much for watching, and I hope you have a great day or night depending on when you're watching this.